Ningol Chakobba Festival celebrated with traditional fervor and enthusiasm in Manipur. Manipur celebrates Kut, the harvest festival of Kuki-Chin Mizo communities. And Union Minister Anil Madhav Dave says NDA government is planning to make Loktak Lake an international heritage site. Hello and welcome. You're watching Impact Primetime News. We wish our viewers a very happy Ningol Chakobba and Chaban Kut. Now the top stories. Ningol Chakobba was celebrated with traditional fervor and enthusiasm in Manipur today. Since early morning, married Manipuri women, irrespective of age, were seen going to their parental houses to celebrate the festival. Parents and brothers prepared special traditional dishes and eagerly waited for their daughters and sisters. Sharing of the food and presentation of gifts were the highlights of the celebration. It may be mentioned that every year the government of Manipur holds a feast fair every year on the eve of Ningol Chakobba. This year the feast fair was held at Thau Ground, Thangoiban. Ningol Chakobba's shoppers thronged the Khwaeramban Bazaar and other markets in Imphal, purchasing Ningol Chakobba gifts for their daughters and sisters. All Manipur Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization, AMESCO, Manipur Nat Kanbalop, Manipur State Shumang Lila Council, AMAKSU celebrated Ningol Chakobba at Iboyama Shanglen on Palace Compound. The celebration was attended by women of different communities. JCLP's convener BK Moirangcha said all communities living in the state should try to protect themselves. He said introduction of inner line permit system will help in protecting the indigenous people of Manipur.
Base year 1951 oiba taragadi 51 ni matungda changakba tongan ba aikoi chingi isinau sing leiru singi marakta kayumba maduda yawba kopa mayam amakak kayu oirakada masak mayam singna maram orkanda makoina 51 sina base year oiba sida maduda makoida yamna sauna akai bakar oirakpa yai haidana makoida singna bakar leibadagi madagi oirakkibani adu hairiba 1951 sina Manipurda Leminariba, Aikoi Leiriba, Aimon Anan Mau Maram Tangpul Moyon Wansang Taraus, Adaga Simte Ralte Sutina Singba, Tongan Baleri Mayam Singta Kayumba, Amata Masina, Ayet Apanba Asokba, Kaiba Amata Pib Late.
Ningol Chakobba was also celebrated in Moray town on international border. People invited women belonging to different communities of neighboring country, Myanmar, to Ningol Chakobba feast. They expressed that the government of Manipur must organize Ningol Chakobba every year to strengthen the bond between the people of the two neighboring nations. The celebration was also attended by Myanmarese women who have married Indians and settled in Moray. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh Yuva Morcha Y. Antas Khan celebrated Ningol Chakobba today by inviting married women of 11 villages. The festival was held at Wainam Sawambung, Ibudho, Ngangau, Lakpa Community Hall in Lilong constituency. Antas Khan greeted the women and presented gifts to them.
Khudona mamamtang Ningol Chakobba lakpasida mayam gi ekhoi chingtam laiminariba khwai khunamak sibo nungsinaba laiminanangai amasung Ningol Chakobba sigi ai angamba khudona mamamtang tamjagene laksabani mafam asida mayam Ningol Chakobba si yaifana pangthokpiba oirasanu amasung mayam na ibusu isordagi khurumbiraga Ningol Chakobba sina lakpada afaba phaujen pibiu haibi.
One-day conference on the right of persons with disabilities were jointly organized by Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons, Manipur and Manipur State Legal Services Authority in connection with the 4th Ningol Kudol. The conference was held at Hau Ground at Singjamai Chingamathak with around 400 women with disabilities and orphans from various parts of the state attending it. Member Secretary of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, R.K. Memcha, social scientist Dr. Dhanabir Laishram and Human Rights Law Network's Rakesh Mehobam spoke on the rights of people with disabilities at the event.
sigumba disabled persons singse moigi khunai si da khoina moibu hanthani yengbiba ade moigi damakta khoina khanbi da basi toktana moigi su thodo wa thokuding makta hiram kuding makta moigi su mafam lai habasi khoi miyamna khangmina bado madumuk phaba ngasigi sakobu numisigi thoram jina piba khoigi mai oisinoina thamjage
relief center na chahi kudingi leptana pangthok charakpagum ngasisu khoigi ningol chakoba thoram pangthok chari masajda khoigi ningon sing chakobudi chatti chaningba chapati phangdaba moisingbu khoina sei chakojaba ma program ma chahi kuding sinjabane ado chahi kudingi matung tarakposu sinba ngamjage.
Quote, the annual Harvest Festival for Kuki Chin Mizo communities was celebrated today with traditional fervor and gaiety in various parts of the state. The main function was organized at the 1st Manipur Rifles ground by the state-level Kut Committee, Manipur. Speaking as the chief guest on the occasion, Forest and Environment and Revenue, Law and Legislative Affairs Minister Irengwam Hemochandra said the Kut festival has now become the festival of people of the state, and the people belonging to different communities join the celebrations. Minister Hemochandra wished that the festival brings peace, harmony and prosperity in the state. He also released a souvenir on the occasion. Different traditional dances of Kuki Chin Mizo communities were the highlights of the Kut celebration. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Tien Haokip, ministers and MLAs, top civil and police officials also attended the celebration. However, the crowd at the first MR ground was less compared to previous year. Perhaps it was due to Ningol Chakoba, which is also one of the most important festivals of Manipur. The Miss Kut contest will be the main highlight of the festival in the evening.
Kut City Mamengi Kut Haizabadani. It is our festival. It is a festival of the Meiteis, it is a festival of the Nagas, and it is a festival of the Kukis equally. Kut ki festival ase yamna mapung pawa, yamna nungaiba, full of enjoyment, full of contentment, and nahamuki chahi kayadagi aikoina pangthok charakpa madugumba yam successful loiba adugumba function nam oisan.
Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon. Keep watching Impact News.
Pengba nga ton pangbiragani ningol chakobugi mangoy na mapung mari faraba pengba amadi nga ton ningol chakobugi damak discount su pizari nga ton kg mga laibada kg ama free pengba kg tara laibada kg ama free da pizari akak naba matamni ngasi maklengsin biroktana order tobi ho phangpham S Tomba and Sons Pengba Farm Hyangthang Bazaar.
Diwali amasung ningol Chakobugi special discount pizari. ITC Limited ki premium clothing brand Wills Lifestyle gi Thangmaiban Maisnam Lekai opposite House ground labor store da Diwali amasung ningol Chakobugi special discount pizari. Nupa amasung nupi ki formal casual amadi evening party wear yauna makhul khuding makki fizol sing fangbigani. Ngasi maglengsin biraksi Wills Lifestyle store Thangmaiban Maisnam Lekai opposite House ground.
Aigi thamoina achit ka thazaba thamjari. Sri Mani Kumar Jewelers. Yumda sumlay raka khanbana di kana roi engunda loina thengna khrabani wakhal do wagano lao aikoi kudimo phasarina rase miyam gi apamba design kudimo soidana phanglagani Sri Mani Kumar Jewelers.
Ngasimak lengshin biro Diwali kumhai amadi ningol chakawagi mangoinana ningol singna set chabada pakcharagadaba pijet laiteng kaya Silaima Emporium Singjamai Chinga Mangkha opposite Oinamler Ngasimak Lengshin Biro.
The first urban cross hatchback Datsun Ready Go with 800cc. Subnatagi lag anigalising ni Punipan Piba car asigi features singdi ground clearance 185mm, boot space 222 liters, power steering, mileage 25.17 km per liter, immobilizer. Book tobi horo gari asi ngasimak showroom da laktuna leire. Test drive kidamak Lengshin Birao Island Nissan near Standard Robert High Secondary School, Kanchipur, Imphal. Datsun Ready Go.
Welcome back. Union Minister of State, Independent Charge, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Anil Madhav Dave, asserted that the central government is planning to make the Loktak Lake an international heritage site. Speaking to media persons at the Classic Grande, Chumairong, Anil Madhav said there is not much information about the lake even though it is known to the world. He said as part of his 2-day visit to the state, he met the officials of department concerned and stakeholders on the lake. He also said the NDA government will send a letter to UNESCO to announce the lake as an international heritage site.
लोकटाक लेक इको टूरिज्म का केंद्र हो सकता है साउथ ईस्ट एशिया में और पूरे वर्ल्ड में। इसकी संभावनाओं को भी हम तलाशेंगे, क्योंकि हमें मालूम नहीं है कि हमारे पास कस्तूरी है, हमारे पास सोना है, हमारे पास डायमंड है, लेकिन राजनीतिक लोगों के हाथों में आ जाने से वो चीज़ सहज वो न हो पाई जैसी उसे होना चाहिए। सब एक दूसरे पे आरोप लगाते रहते हैं, एक दूसरे को कहते रहते हैं आपने ये नहीं किया, आपको ये करना था, आपको वो नहीं। लेकिन मैं चाहूँगा कि आने वाले इलेक्शन के अंदर मणिपुर की जनता ने 15 सालों का हिसाब मांगना चाहिए, और हिसाब जब हो तो पूरा होना चाहिए।
Clarifying the statement of the state government that even though a number of union ministers have visited the state, there is not much change. Anil Madhav said the visit of the union ministers in the state is a clear sign of how the centre is concerned about the development of the state. The minister also asked the Congress government in the state to see how much they have done in their 15-year tenure before pointing fingers at others.
And you are asking about the few trips that happened within last 6 months. I am talking about what you had done in 15 years. 13 years, the government in the center and government in the states were same. So you just give your account, then I will give my account. I am supposed to give accounts of just 6 months, and you are supposed to give accounts of 10 months, 10 year or more, or 15 year or so. And let the society of entire Manipur decides that who is who and what is right and what is wrong. They are the better judge. They will give their decision in election. This central government is going to make a paradigm shift in the life of Manipur.
8 people, mostly women and children, were killed and 22 injured when Pakistan troops bombarded Samba, Jammu, Poonch and Rajouri districts of Jammu and Kashmir with heavy mortar shells today. 2 women were killed and 13 others injured during shelling with 82 and 120 mm mortar bombs in Rajouri, Jammu, Poonch districts. Officials said 5 people died and 9 others were injured in the shelling in Ramgarh sector of Samba district today. Along the LOC, 2 women were killed in firing and shelling by Pakistani troops in Panjgir border hamlet in Manjakote belt of Rajouri district. India accuses Pakistan of regularly violating the 2003 ceasefire agreement signed to maintain peace at borders and along the line of control, while Pakistan blames India for provoking the border tension. Ever since the Indian Army conducted surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on the intervening night of September 28 and 29, Pakistan has been repeatedly violating the ceasefire along the international border and LOC. The 47th International Film Festival of India will begin in Goa from the 20th of this month. This year, the focus country of the festival will be South Korea. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister M. Venkaiah Naidu said best of Korean cinema will be showcased during the festival. He said 149 films from 88 countries have been selected for screening. He said IFFI will pay tribute to internationally acclaimed Polish filmmaker Andrzej Wajda. He said Wajda's film After Image will be opening film of the festival. He said the centenary award for Indian Film Personality of the Year will be presented to eminent playback singer S.P. Balasubramaniam. The minister said his ministry will provide assistance to filmmakers for promotion of their films at international film festivals of repute. Speaking to media, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Colonel Rajvardhan Rathore, said a new award category of Best Debut Director will be introduced during the IFFI this year with Silver Peacock and 10 lakh rupees cash award. He said a total of 1,032 entries came this year for the festival. The JSC formed against the killing of Naushad from Khergaon stated that they will carry out protest until the culprits are brought to books. In a press release, the JSC requested people to give to not give any hindrances to the protest carried out by the club members and Mairapai base. A team of 16 members of Kanglei Sports Academy, Kanglei Sa, left Imphal yesterday to participate in the 34th All India Budokan Karate Open Championship 2016 organized by All India Budokan Karate Do Federation at Kotla Vijay Reddy Indoor Stadium, Hyderabad. Before we end, headlines once again. Ningol Chakova Festival celebrated with traditional fervor and enthusiasm in Manipur. Manipur celebrates the Harvest Festival of Kuki-Chin Mizo communities. And Union Minister Anil Madhav Dave says NDA government is planning to make Loktak Lake an international heritage site.